Okay, we are now live and streaming. We're on the record for Tuesday morning's criminal docket for January 25th, 2022. If you have a quick announcement, please signify with the raise your hand reaction button. That'll take you to the top of my screen and I'll call you in the order that I see you. Okay, Attorney Al Alvarez.
Good morning, Your Honor. For the record, Al Alvarez, I'm here on Anthony J. Trumpy as a court where he has 7 cases. He also has some pending felony cases in the 398. The announcement in the 398 is that they will dismiss the felony cases if we can cobble up some pleas in this court. So all I need is a offer from the state on which ones of the 7 they need pleas on, the paperwork, and just a short reset so we can get this done.
Okay, Mr. Anthony Trumpy, I did see that he had logged in. Mr. Trumpy, can you hear me?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Okay, and what says the state?
Your Honor, that's correct. We've been in communication with our chief and we sent paperwork on November 8th and we need a plea to all of the misdemeanors.
Okay, well, I'll give you all an opportunity to discuss that. Ms. Soto, do you have any report on Mr. Trumpy?
Yes, Judge, he has his ankle device with Scram, the alcohol device, and he has no violations.
Okay. All right, so how much time do y'all need to confer, Mr. Alvarez?
In 3 weeks, Judge.
Okay.
Do I have to?
Okay. Do you want me to set you up for a plea?
Yes, Your Honor, I think that would be appropriate.
Okay. Let's come back then on February the 22nd at 1:30.
Thank you, Your Honor. That's all we have. May I be excused?
You certainly may, sir. Okay. Mr. Wise?
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
We have a status conference on a PTD and would respectfully request, if everything is okay, request for early termination. I think he's been on a year, and it is number 17 on your docket, Ricardo Cáceres Jr. I'm trying to locate him on the screen here. He should be in my office, my other office.
Okay,
there it
I
is.
just let in some people.
It's got a bookcase.
Yes, he's here. He's that screen is on, but the camera's not on. But okay, that is CR 1905412-I, CR 1904841-I, State of Texas versus Ricardo Cáceres. And the announcement from the state?
Your Honor, both cases have been dismissed with successful completion of PTD.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Wise, anything else?
Nothing at all. Thank you, Your Honor. Just wishing you and your staff a blessed day and to stay safe.
Thank you. Appreciate it. You both are dismissed.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay, Mr. Vega?
Sorry, Judge. Number 13 on your docket, Jeremy Brown.
CR 1710124-I, is Mr. Brown present?
He should be, yes, Your Honor.
Jeremy Brown, can you hear me?
Yes, Your Honor. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Okay, what is the announcement, Counselor?
Judge, we announced ready for trial last time we were here, same announcement, Judge.
Okay. They changed the trials date, the jury selection dates on us just recently or last week. So if you can just submit an order setting the jury trial,
Yes,
and
Your
we'll
Honor.
give you a date administratively.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Martinez?
Good morning, Judge. I've got number 42 on your docket. My client's name is Mr. Picasso. He does need the services of an interpreter. I have him on my second screen, Judge. He's here in the office.
Okay. Sorry, my pages are sticking together. What number did you, okay, number 42, CR 20-10630-I, Israel Picasso. Ms. Castaneda, please ask Mr. Picasso to announce himself.
Israel Picasso, por favor, se anuncia.
Sí, presente.
I'm present.
Okay, and Mr. Martinez,
Judge,
what is your announcement?
he is PTD eligible, but he's also a legal permanent resident. I was going to be reaching out to Ms. Lozano, and then if the court could grant me a little bit more time before we decide whether we're going to do a PTD or something else.
Okay. Okay, just make arrangements to visit with Ms. Lozano as soon as possible.
Yes, ma'am.
And we'll come back for a status on March the 3rd at 9:30. Unless
Thank you.
you all work something else out.
Yes,
Okay?
ma'am.
All right. Anything
May we be-
else?
That's all I've got this morning, Judge. May we be excused?
Yes, Ms. Castaneda, please let Mr. Picasso know that it'll be March 3rd at 9:30, his next setting, and he's excused.
Señor Picasso, su próxima corte es el día 3 de marzo a las 9:30 de la mañana y ya se puede retirar.
Gracias.
Thank you.
Okay, anything else, Mr. Martinez?
That's all I've got this morning, Judge. Thank you again.
Okay. Hillary Hernandez, Ms. Hernandez?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I understand that you're very ill right now. Your attorney has already contacted our office, so they'll be in contact with you, ma'am. You can go ahead and log off.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. I appreciate it.
Okay, I hope you feel better soon.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye-bye.
Okay, Mr. Patino?
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
Your Honor, I have number 65 on your docket.
CR 2102-787-I, Giselle Vasquez. Ms. Vasquez, are you present?
Yes, I am.
Okay, what is your announcement, counselor?
Your Honor, we tried to put her into a PTD program, but they require a driver's license. And for past, I guess, 6 months, she's been trying to get her driver's license, and she has not passed it. She wants to go ahead and move on, Your Honor, on this. So if we can get a little bit of time so we can fill out some plea documents in this case.
Okay, so do you want the next setting for a plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, February the 8th at 1:30, or do you need more time?
That should be plenty of time, Judge.
Okay. February 8th at 1:30. Okay, anything else?
Nothing further, Judge. Maybe.
Okay, you both may be excused.
Have a good day, Judge.
Thank you, likewise. Mr. Ortegon?
Good morning, Your Honor. Sorry, I was trying to get the off, Judge. I'm here on number 39 on the court's docket, Your Honor. The state of Eric Eli Medrano, Judge. He is logged on. I saw him earlier under Derek with his camera on.
Okay, Derek Medrano, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that's on CR 2109-231-I. And what is the announcement, counselor?
On this case, respectfully, we are seeking a little bit more time, Judge. There is a felony coming down the pipeline, Judge, that has not yet been indicted. We checked this morning and it's still pending at this point, Your Honor.
Okay, any additional announcement from the state?
Your Honor, that's correct. The felony is still at intake.
Okay. All right, then let's come back on March the 29th at 9:30 and see if it's already been assigned by that time.
We'll be here, Your Honor. That's all I have with this honorable court, Judge. May my client and I be excused?
Yes, you may.
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, Mr. Mangi?
Good morning, Your Honor. I've got number 1 on your docket, Victor Martin Pacheco. He should be logged in.
Okay, CR 201973-I. Victor Pacheco, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm sorry, Mr. Pacheco, you'll need to turn on your camera.
Yes, ma'am, I'm right here.
Okay. And what is your announcement, Counselor?
Judge, this case is set for arraignment today. He's also got a felony pending in intake. We do have an offer on this misdemeanor, so if we can just get a little more time.
Okay, are you going to be submitting a waiver of arraignment, or you want me to arraign him right now?
If you're okay arraigning him, we can arraign him right now. We can take care of it real quick.
Okay, Mr. Pacheco, please raise your right hand.
Yes,
Do you
ma'am.
swear that the testimony that you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
You may lower your hand. In CR 201973-I, the state of Texas versus Victor Martin Pacheco, is that your true and correct name, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
You're before the court charged with assault causing bodily injury, a Class A misdemeanor that carries a potential penalty of up to 1 year in Hidalgo County Jail and up to a $4,000 fine upon conviction. Do you understand the range of punishment you can receive for the offense of which you are charged?
Yes, ma'am.
Has any court ever declared you to be mentally incompetent, crazy, or insane?
No, ma'am.
Counselor, in speaking with your client, do you find him to be mentally competent and able to assist you in his own defense?
He is competent, Your Honor.
The court will make a finding that he is competent and able to assist his attorney in his own defense, enters a plea of not guilty on his behalf. All right. Okay, so I'll give you some time. Do you want your next setting to be a status or a pleading?
Judge, if you're okay with, are you okay with him doing the plea with the felony pending?
That's up to you if you all want to do it like that.
Okay, yeah, we'll get it set for a plea next time if that's possible.
Okay, so I have February the 8th and February the 22nd.
I think February 8th should work.
All right. And that'll be at 1:30.
Great, thank you very much, Your Honor.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that'll do it. Thank you. Stay safe.
Okay, thank you. You're excused.
Thank you.
All right, Ms. Garza?
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
I have two cases this morning, and I think I have one this afternoon with you.
Okay.
This morning, I have Maria Alonso Cantu, that's CR 21-01080.
Okay, do you know what number that is?
No,
Oh, I found it, number 14. Okay, Miss Marisa Alonso Cantu, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, and what is the announcement, Counselor?
Judge, on this one, they've given us a recommendation and she's accepted the PTD. We have the paperwork ready to be submitted. We'll submit it within the next 24 hours, Judge.
Okay. All right, then we'll go ahead and come back for a status on March the 29th. If by some chance she's ready for placement, let us know and we'll move her to the 1:30 docket.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
So it'll
Then
be
my
March.
next- Yes.
It'll be March 29th at 9:30.
At 9:30? Okay, thank you, Judge. We'll let you know.
Okay, thank
And
you.
then I have Jose Olvera, Judge. It's two cases. You have two cases in your court.
Okay. All right, that is CR 20-07643-I and CR 21-07991-I. Jose Olvera, can you hear me, sir?
Judge, we've been unable to contact him. We've called all the numbers we have for him. He's not answering at any of them, Judge.
Okay. We'll give him till the end of the docket for whatever reason, and if not, we'll have to NICE him.
Yes, Judge, may I be excused to go to another court?
You certainly may, ma'am.
Do I have to come back for if they call the judgment ISI?
No.
Okay.
All
Thank
right,
you,
thank
Judge.
you. Have a good day.
You too, Judge. Stay safe.
Okay, likewise. Mr. Reyes?
Morning, Judge. Number 34, 35, and 36, Gerardo Longoria. And he's logged in under Gerardo Longoria, Judge.
Okay, that's CR 19-01722-I, CR 17-12678-I, and CR 21-2048-I. Mr. Gerardo Longoria, can you hear me?
I can hear.
Okay, go ahead, Counselor. What is your announcement?
Judge, I'm asking for additional time. I need to finalize my discussions with my client, and I do have a recommendation from the state.
Okay, any additional announcement from the state?
No, Your Honor, not at this time.
So do you want your next setting to be on the plea docket or you need an additional status?
I need an additional status, Judge.
Okay, for how long?
About 30 days.
Okay, that'll be March the 3rd at 9:30.
That's all I have, Judge. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. You're both excused. Okay, Mr. Holguin?
Good morning, Judge. I
Good
have number 10 on your docket, Jorge Angel Godinez. He's
Okay,
here. He's in our conference room, fire tablet.
CR 20-4632-I. Mr. Godinez, can you hear me, sir?
Judge, I believe he needs an interpreter. Let me go on mute on too.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine, Mr. Holguin. It's fine. As long as I can see him on there, unless you need him to answer a question or what have you. And what is your announcement, Counselor?
Judge, we're just requesting a 30-day reset so we can try and negotiate a deal with the state.
Okay, do you want to be set for additional status or will you be ready for a plea?
An additional status, Judge.
Okay. March 3rd at 9:30. If you're ready for a plea, for some reason, let us know, okay? And we'll change you.
Will do, Judge. Thank you.
All right, anything else?
That's it, Judge. May we be excused?
You certainly may. Have a good day, sir.
Thank you. You too.
Okay, Mr. Villarreal, Attorney Calixto Villarreal.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning, sir.
Andy Flores, Your Honor, he has two matters on your docket. He is present.
Okay, do you know what number on the docket?
I apologize, I don't, Judge. It's CR 21-02071.
Okay, and give me 1 moment. Okay, CR 21-02071-I, CR 21-05957-I, Andy Flores. Can you hear me, Mr. Flores?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and what is the announcement, Counselor?
Judge, on the 2071, we have all the discovery. On the 05957, we're missing discovery. I made a second request, so I need a reset for a status, Judge. For the status of discovery.
What says the state?
Your Honor, the discovery was resent yesterday to Attorney Calixto Villarreal.
I apologize. I was in Harris County, Judge, but I'll follow up with that.
Okay, so how much time do you need, Counselor?
I think 2 weeks, Judge. If they've sent it yesterday, I'll be ready in 2 weeks.
Okay, for a plea?
No, Your Honor.
Oh,
For a status, Judge, I believe based on my investigation on the 0957, I might file a motion to suppress based on my conversations and investigation of that case, Judge. So I would want a status, Judge, not a plea. And by then I will my motion.
Okay, so what I'll do is, if you want, I'll set you for a status for 30 days and give you enough time to file what you need to within that time period.
Thank you, Judge. That works.
Okay, so that'll be March 3rd at 9:30. And then if you need a setting prior to that date, if you file any motions, then we'll get you set up.
Thank you. Appreciate it, Your Honor.
Okay, anything else?
No, Your Honor, not from us.
Okay, well then you're all excused then.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Have a good day. Okay, Mr. Moreno, Attorney Rudy Moreno. Okay, Mr. Cantu, Attorney Arturo Cantu.
Good morning, Your Honor. I have number 3, 4, 5, and 6, Elias Aceves.
Okay, I do see him on the screen.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, that's CR 21-05527-I and CR 21-07946-I, CR 21-07947-I, CR 181312-8-I, Elias Aceves, Acebes. And I do see Mr. Aceves on the screen. And what is your announcement, Counselor?
Your Honor, just to apologize for interrupting, but I also have number 7 for the same defendant. Robert
Okay,
Fuentes.
and CR 1816296-I. Okay, Mr. Cantu, your announcement?
We just need another status or a trial setting, Your Honor, on the cases. And I guess when we do go to trial, I'm assuming we're going to try the oldest cases first, or that we all know which one to prepare for.
Yes, and Mr. Puente, your announcement?
The same announcement, Your Honor, and I believe.
Okay. So please file your order setting the jury trials. We'll give you those dates administratively for pretrial and trial dates. And it will be the oldest cases first, and then
Okay.
we'll take it in that order.
All right, Your Honor. I'll talk to Elias. I know he doesn't really understand English, but I'll let him know anyway.
Okay, he did go by our office and he was diligent enough to install the app on his phone. So he's there at the courthouse somewhere.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, Mr. Aceves. Did you need for us to translate for him to get in touch with you all?
Yes, Your Honor, if you could just tell him to call me.
Okay, Ms. Castañeda, can you please tell Mr. Aceves to contact Mr. Cantu and Mr. Puente?
Mr. Aceves, por favor se comunica con sus abogados, el señor Cantú y el señor Puente.
Okay.
I don't know, he's, okay.
Yeah,
All
he
right.
heard, but he's on mute. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Thank you, Your
All
Honor.
right, thank
Thank you, Your
you. Y'all are
Okay.
excused. Ms. Castañeda, let him know that he's excused.
Mr. Aceves se puede retirar.
Okay, Mr. Osuna?
Morning, Your Honor. Jose Osuna for the record. We have number 9 on the court's docket, CR 21-10422I, State of Texas versus Alvaro Alvarez. Mr. Alvarez is present. I believe he is logging in from his bondsman. He's under his own moniker, Your Honor, and he will require the services of an interpreter. Mr. Alvarez, can you acknowledge the court, please?
CR 21-10422-I. Alvaro Alvarez. Ms. Castañeda, will you please ask him to announce himself?
Alvaro Álvarez, por favor, se anuncia. Señor Álvarez, por favor, se anuncia. I see him on my second screen, Judge.
Okay, he's on there. I see him. Hold on, give me one moment.
Yes, sure.
Crescencio Ruiz, please remove your cap. Crescencio Ruiz. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead, and Mr. Osuna, what is your announcement?
Yes, Your Honor. We've executed plea paperwork. If it's convenient for the court, we would humbly ask for the February 1st plea setting. If not, we would just ask for a later date.
Okay, February 1st at 1:30.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, Ms. Castañeda, let him know to stay in contact with his attorney and he'll return on February the 1st at 1:30.
Señor Álvarez, por favor, se mantiene en contacto con su abogado y su próxima corte es el día 1 de febrero a la 1:30 de la tarde.
Okay, you just contact him because I don't think he knows how to unmute.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, anything else?
Yes, Your Honor. We have one more. It's number 11, State of Texas versus Mirtala Arnold. That's CR 18-07135I. Miss Arnold is present. Your Honor, I just took over this case. I've discovered that Miss Arnold, former counsel, filed a motion to suppress in County Court 4 before that case was transferred. That motion to suppress was denied. That attorney is no longer in our office, but he was graceful enough to kind of meet with me. And I do have reason to suspect that we can make a good faith argument for reconsideration on that motion to suppress. I'm humbly asking for a little bit of time so I can order the transcript and see if I'm of the same opinion. If I am, then I'd like to take the matter up with the court to see if the court finds it efficient to hear the motion to reconsider, or if the court finds it more appropriate to transfer it back to court 4, where the judge is already familiar with it. So ultimately, Your Honor, I'm just asking for 45 days so that I can order the transcript.
Okay, if you're gonna have a transcript with it, and then are you gonna be relying on that transcript where I'm gonna be reading that transcript as well, or?
I suspect I would be, Judge. Mixon managed this case before, and we tend to have the same opinions on DWI. And his advice to me was there's going to be gold in that transcript. So without having been familiar with this case before, I can't say for certain, but I do suspect that the transcript will be part of our evidence in our motion to reconsider.
Okay. Yeah, then it's fine. Then I'll keep the case. It's okay. They finally unmuted after. Okay. Yes, that's not a problem. Then we'll go ahead. What I'll do is I'll set you for a status on March the 29th.
Yes, sir.
If you get it set before, filed before then, and we set it for you, it won't be necessary for her to come on the 29th for a status.
Yes, Your Honor.
So, all right. Anything else?
No, Your Honor. Maybe excuse, please.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, Miss Arnold, you're also excused, ma'am. Thank you. Okay, Mr. Moreno, I had called you earlier and then it disconnected you. Are you ready?
I'm ready, Your Honor.
Okay, what number?
The first one is going to be number 49.
CR 20-44721-I, State of Texas versus Maria Rios. Ms. Rios, are you present?
Judge, we submitted a PT application for her. She's been approved. We just haven't got a hold of her yet to sign her up. See if we can get a nice eye on her to respond back to our calls.
Okay, so she hasn't been in contact with you?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Okay, but she was aware of today's setting.
We've made multiple contacts to text, email, phone, everything to get a hold of her.
Okay, if she doesn't come on by the end of the docket, then I'll have to sign her.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, anything else?
Number 64 on your docket.
All right, CR 20-7709-I, Alejandro Valdez. Mr. Valdez, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am, I hear you.
Okay, thank you, sir. All right, what is your announcement?
Judge, he's PPD eligible. He's done the applications and all the motions have been filed. The only thing is we're just pending a drug test. Oh, it's been filed? Sorry, Judge, everything's been filed already, the application.
Oh, okay, so it's just pending review?
Yes, Your Honor. We'll get a decision hopefully by next setting.
All right, so let's just do a status for March the 29th at 9:30. And if he's ready for placement before then, let us know and we'll change him.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, anything else?
That's all, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you, sir. You have a good day.
You too, Judge.
Okay. All right, Mr. Morales?
Alfredo Morales, Judge, or Jaime Morales?
No, I'm sorry, Jaime Morales, sorry. You're on mute, Mr. Morales?
Hello, better?
Yes, yes.
Okay, my apologies. I was standing in for Jose Gonzalez, Your Honor. This is going to be on case number 66 on the docket, Sergio Villarreal.
Okay, CR 20-2140-I, Mr. Villarreal, are you present?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, what's the announcement?
Your Honor, basically, we're waiting still for a status on a PTD. Everything's already been completed on the part of Mr. Gonzalez, and we're just waiting to hear back from the DA's office, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Lozano, when do you show that the packet was accepted by your office? Not approved, accepted.
Your Honor, I'm not seeing the packet on file. I do see that he tested negative for drug use. So I think the application would be next. The application would need to be submitted.
Okay, but Mr. Morales is saying that the application was already submitted. Is that what you're saying?
That's what I understood, Your Honor, but again, I'm just going by a text message that I received, Your Honor.
Okay.
So I'm texting Mr. Gonzalez right now just to inform him.
Yeah, if you can let him know that the state is not showing that the packet has been received by their office. Is that what you're announcing, Mr. Lozano?
Your Honor, I would need to double check.
And I'll ask Mr. Gonzalez to do the same, Your Honor. And if not, I'll ask him to submit it. He just stated that they've done everything on their part, so I assume that meant application had been submitted.
Okay. Well, we'll come back on March the 29th at 9:30. And that way something can be done one way or another.
Not a problem, Your Honor. I've already
Okay.
submitted that to Mr.
If
Gonzalez.
for some reason it is submitted and that it's been accepted, then let us know and we can go ahead and set him for placement. But if not, we can just see him on March 29th at 9:30.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Maybe excused?
Yes, you both are excused. All right, Ms. Cantu, Attorney Judith Cantu.
Good morning, Your Honor. I have number 12 on your docket, Lila Benson.
All right, CR 21-06-990-I, State of Texas versus Lila Benson. Ms. Benson, are you present?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and what is the announcement, Counsel?
Judge, at this time, I am going to be asking to be withdrawn from the case. There's been some communication issues with Ms. Benson and I, so I'm asking that another attorney be appointed to her.
Okay, were you, Ms. Rivera, who is your oral motion to withdraw is granted?
Thank you, Judge. That's all I have. May I be excused?
Yes.
Have a great day.
And Ms. Rivera, who is the next attorney on the wheel?
Yes, Judge. 1 second. We have Miss, I'm sorry, Judge, Hector Hernandez.
Okay. Ms. Benson, do you have an email address?
Yes, it's Lila, Lila .n Benson, BENSON 98@gmail.com.
Okay, we'll forward your attorney's information, your new attorney's information to you, Mr. Hector Hernandez. And that way you can be in contact with him. He needs an opportunity to review the case. But right now, I'll give you a status hearing for March the 29th at 9:30.
All right, the 29th at 9:30.
And
Okay.
that should give your attorney plenty of time to look at your file.
Okay.
All right. Ms. Soto, do you have a report on her?
Yes, Judge, she has her device within Toxalock and there's no violations.
All right. Okay, what's a phone number for you also, Ms. Benson?
Area code 505-910-5258.
Are you residing in Hidalgo County right now?
Yes.
Okay. All right, ma'am. We'll see you on March the 29th at 9:30.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you. You have a good day.
You too.
Okay, Mr. Kennedy,
Morning, Judge.
good morning.
I have number 53 in the docket, and he's on Zoom under Usuario de Zoom, I think.
Number 53, CR 19-03075-I, Rafael Rubalcaba. Mr. Rubalcaba, can you hear me? Okay, I see him. Okay, what is your announcement, Counselor?
Judge, I have to file a Brady motion on this to give the court some clarification. I was reviewing, so he's accused of driving home intoxicated, but also causing a crash. I was using the body cam videos that the state provided. And at the tail end of one of the videos, there's an officer providing like perimeter support for the officers. And a man walks up to him and tells him, I'm the one who caused the crash, not the guy you arrested. But I didn't see that reflection in any of the reports, the supplemental reports, just that one portion of the body cam. So I'm just wanting to cover myself and my client in filing a Brady motion to see if maybe the supplemental report got left out when the officers submitted their report to the DA's office.
Okay. Were you, and you're also set on a motion to suppress on him. Are you moving forward with that on the 17th?
No, Judge, what I'd like to do is hold off on that because this is the way I feel is Mr. Rubalcaba is a PTD candidate, but he was denied simply because of the accident. So what I'd like to do is see if there's any supplementary reports out there. If there are, that doesn't necessarily take away whether or not he was guilty of DWI, but it would alleviate the obstacle to the PTD program. And if there is anything, maybe I could stop that case and maybe find an alternative way to go.
Okay. All right, so then go ahead and file your motion if you're and make sure when you file your order setting hearing on that motion that you indicate if you're going to want to argue that in person or virtual, okay?
The Brady motion, Judge?
I'm sorry, you said you're gonna pass your suppression hearing, right?
Yeah, Judge, I don't want to waive it. I just want to pass it and see if there's still another way to get to
Okay.
the PTD.
All right. Okay, we'll go ahead and indicate that. All right, so then I'm gonna just set you for a status for March the 29th
Okay.
and then get everything else done that you need to do before then, okay?
Thank you, Judge. I appreciate the time.
Okay, Mr. Rubalcaba, we'll see you March 29th at 9:30. Okay. All right.
Have a good day, Judge. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Okay, Ms. Guerra?
Good morning, Your Honor. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, ma'am.
Crescencio Ruiz, I'm sorry, I don't have the number on your docket, Judge. He is online on the call, right
Okay.
below on the second line.
Number 52 on the court's docket, CR 21-07382-I. And I did see him present. And what is your announcement, counselor?
Your Honor, I just need more time to go over some options with him. It is a possession of synthetic marijuana case.
Okay.
He
How
doesn't
much
have
time
any
are you
felon-
requesting?
Probably 45 days, Judge.
Okay, so your next status, you want an additional status hearing?
Yes.
Okay, March 29th at 9:30.
May Mr. Ruiz and I be excused, Judge?
Yes, you both may be excused.
Have a good day.
Thank you, likewise. Okay, Ms. Dietz?
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm here on number 20 on the court's docket, Jesse Diaz.
CR 21-08347-I, Jesse Diaz. Mr. Diaz, can you please announce yourself? Okay, he's muted, but I see him. Go ahead.
Yes, Judge. Your Honor, so in this case, we had previously received a recommendation from the state. However, since then, Mr. Diaz now has a felony at intake, Judge. So I just need to speak to the state to see if, or to get an updated recommendation from them.
All right. Okay, and Mr. Lozano, any additional announcement?
Your Honor, that's correct. There is a felony at intake. We are gonna have to send a new recommendation.
Okay, so then we'll come back on March the 29th at 9:30 and see if by then that's already been assigned.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. You're both
May I be
excused.
excused, Judge? Thank
Yes,
you.
ma'am. You all have a good day.
Likewise.
Okay, Mr. Guerra, Attorney Juan Guerra, can you hear me? Attorney Juan Guerra? Okay. Attorney
He's
Severa?
sorry, he's on another Zoom right now.
Oh, that's okay. Let him know that his case was mistakenly put on today's docket, so he doesn't have a case with me today.
Oh, he doesn't have one? Okay, I'll let him know.
Okay, thank you. So you're excused.
Thank you.
Okay, Ms. Barreto?
Good morning, Judge. Paloma Barreto with number 43 through 47 on the court's criminal docket. Sammy Ramirez. He is logged on as King, Judge. He is there.
Okay, that's CR 18-01795-I, CR 17-12802-I, CR 17-12803-I, CR 17-12997-I, and CR 21-03623-I. Sammy Isai, ISAI Ramirez. Mr. Ramirez, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and what is the announcement, counselor?
Judge, on this case, we did receive an email from the state with a recommendation. However, he does have a couple of felonies pending, Judge. So I would like to wait for those to be indicted so that I can discuss an updated recommendation with the felony court. And that way we can do a package deal. So we're asking for a reset so that those cases can land, Judge.
Okay, Mr. Lozano, any additional announcements?
No, Your Honor, that's correct. There is a felony at intake at this time.
Okay. Is it just one?
Your Honor, I'm only seeing one. It's a burglary of habitation.
Yeah, Judge, there's a burglary habitation, but I did see that there is a violation of protective order. So I don't know if that's gonna be also at intake at some point.
Okay, no problem, ma'am. How much time are you requesting?
I would say, 2 months, Judge, just because I know it takes a while.
Okay, March 29th at 9:30 for all his cases.
March 29th.
If you happen to get something worked out between now and then, let us
Yes.
know and we can give you another date. But if not, we'll set it up for another status.
Okay, perfect, Judge. Thank you so much. Have a good day.
Likewise, okay?
Happy to see you're better from COVID.
Oh, yes, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for the well wishes.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye, okay. You're excused also, Mr. Ramirez.
Appreciate you, Your Honor. Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. Okay, Attorney Savannah Gonzalez, can you hear me?
Yes, Judge, yes. Sorry. let me
Okay,
turn off
what,
my-
that's okay. What number, ma'am?
Judge, I've got number 21 on your criminal docket, April Fernandez.
CR 1915257-I, April Fernandez. Ms. Fernandez, can you hear me?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, what's the announcement, counselor?
Judge, Ms. Fernandez is ready to go on PTD. The only thing is that she's had some trouble coming up with the $500. In light of COVID, she's had some financial limitations. We're asking Judge for an additional reset so she can come up with that fee, please.
Okay, how much time is she requesting?
I'll defer to Ms. Fernandez. Do you think 30 days is okay, Ms. Fernandez?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Let's do it on March the 3rd at 9:30. Hopefully you can get it by then, Ms. Fernandez.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, anything else?
Yes, Judge. I'm also standing in for Ms. Regalado. She's unfortunately not feeling well this morning. Let me get you her number. I want to say it's number 30, but 2 seconds.
Okay.
Yes, number 30, CR 21083848I.
Okay, Ms. Fernandez, we'll see you back here on March 3rd at 9:30, ma'am. You are excused.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, see, Graciela Iglesias. Ms. Iglesias, are you present?
Presente, juez.
Okay, and what is the announcement, counselor?
On this one, Judge, Ms. Regalado is advising that she's applying for PTD, but is still needing to get car insurance before they're able to submit the application. If they can get one more reset, Judge, and then they will be submitting the application. So it's not an approval yet.
Okay, March 3rd at 9:30.
Same date, okay, 3/3.
And maybe she can get it by then to at least submit.
Perfect. I'll go ahead and follow up with Ms. Regalado, Judge.
Okay, thank you.
Those are the only two I had. May I be excused?
Yes, you certainly may.
Thank
Ms.
you, Judge. Have a nice
Castaneda,
day.
let Ms. Iglesias know that she's excused until March 3rd at 9:30.
Ms. Iglesias, su próxima corte es el día 3 de marzo a las 9:30 de la mañana y ya se puede retirar.
Gracias.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay. Mr. Davis,
Yes, ma'am, Judge. Good morning.
good morning. Which case, sir?
It's number 19 on your docket.
CR 21-07230-I, Daniel Eugenio Eugenio de la Garza.
Yes, ma'am. We're set for a status.
Okay, is he present?
I don't see him, although I know we had contacted him yesterday and he was going to log on. I think he may have been at work and trying to log on from a platform or from his refinery.
Okay, so did you file your motion for substitution?
I did. Yesterday, actually, I filed the proposed order, so it should be in your queue or sent to you.
Okay, so what we'll do is we'll just, okay, so it's the motion for substitution and then we'll ask for that order granting. Yesterday, we had a lot of problems with Odyssey. We couldn't get our orders out. I kept getting kicked out and it wasn't allowing us to sign or anything. So if you did it yesterday, there was no way that we were going to be able to sign it. So we're hoping that bug was fixed. And so we'll try again today. So we'll do that. I'll sign that order granting. Once you get that order granting, if you haven't already, you also need to file a notice of appearance so that the clerk will take off the previous attorney's name and put your name on.
Okay. Yes,
I
ma'am.
don't, it's just the procedure. And so I'll give you an opportunity. Let's get that done, and then we'll get that out of the way, and we'll go ahead and have Mr. De La Garza come back on March 3rd at 9:30, and make sure at that time that he's at a location that he can log in.
Yes, ma'am, I will. He usually is. I don't know, maybe having technical problems, but he'll definitely be here on March 3rd.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Davis, unless you have anything else.
That's all I have, Judge. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, Attorney Alfredo Morales. Mr. Morales.
Yes, good morning, Judge.
Good morning, sir.
I have number 8 on your criminal docket this morning.
Okay, CR 21-12277-I, State of Texas versus Andrew Aldape. Is Mr. Aldape present?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and what is the announcement, Counselor?
Judge, plea negotiations remain ongoing, and we just needed another status hearing. Judge, hopefully we'll be able to resolve it.
Okay. For 30 days or longer?
30 days is fine, Judge.
March 3rd at 9:30. If for some reason you reach an agreement with the state, let us know and we'll change it to the plea docket.
Very well, Your Honor. Thank you, Judge. May I be excused in my client?
Yes. Yes,
Thank
sir.
you.
You both are excused.
Have a good day.
Thank you. You have a good day.
You too, ma'am.
Okay, Faustino Garcia III.
I'm here.
Good morning, sir. Who is your attorney?
Palacios.
Okay.
It's because I had switched lawyers. I think it was Palacios.
Judge,
Yes.
is it Faustino Garcia?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Mr. Eloy Hernandez is here, and he's gonna be logging in from his phone, so if you wanna just recall a little bit.
Eloy Hernandez?
Yes,
Okay.
he wanted to check in just to let us know that he was gonna be logging in from his phone.
Okay. The attorney is at an in-person hearing at the courthouse, so he's gonna have to log in through his phone, so give him a minute to come on. Okay, Mr. Garcia, I'll recall you right now.
Okay, Judge.
Thank you, I appreciate your patience. Okay, Miss Maria Martinez? Okay. Do you speak English? Okay, can you unmute yourself?
There we go. Hi, good morning.
Okay, hi, who is your attorney?
Also Eloy, the one that's gonna be logging in by himself.
Okay, all right,
Yes.
let's let him get on and then we'll call your cases.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Who is on this Moto G stylus? On the Moto G stylus, okay. Okay. Okay, ma'am, go ahead and click your microphone, the one that's on the iPhone, and the black shirt with the long hair. Okay, what is your name, ma'am?
Jacqueline
Okay, and who is your attorney?
Osuna.
Jose Osuna?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Mr. Osuna has already made his announcement. Let me have my staff go ahead and get a hold of Mr. Osuna. So just be on standby, okay? All right, Mr. Osorio, what case?
Good morning, Judge. How are you? I'm here on Michelle Rodriguez, and my sincerest apologies to the court, Your Honor. I'm not sure what number it is on the docket.
Oh, that's okay. I understand you've had a very busy morning this morning.
Yes, Judge, and thank you for understanding, Your Honor. I really appreciate
Okay, that's number 51, CR 1806526-I. Michelle Rodriguez, are you present?
She should be, Judge. I
Yes.
saw her.
Okay, I do see her. What's your announcement, counselor?
Judge, we have received an offer from the state, Your Honor. I do think it's a very reasonable offer. My office has discussed it with Ms. Rodriguez. It is a probation offer, Your Honor. I know we were trying to get a PTD, but considering that, she does work out of state, I know one of her concerns was being able to report in person. Your Honor, I'm discussing this matter with Ms. Rodriguez. I do believe she seems to be inclined to take the probation route, Your Honor. assuming that the court would allow her to report, or potentially transfer the case, or however the court may deem appropriate, Your Honor. But
Miss Rodriguez, where are you living right now? I need you to keep your camera on, Michelle.
Oh, I'm sorry. I live in the Valley of Hidalgo, but I'm rarely home because of my job. Like right now I'm in
Okay.
Tennessee.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
do remember that you were working out,
I
Whenever-
travel everywhere.
Mr. Osorio, whenever a defendant needs to report by mail because they've either now have a new job opportunity or life takes them somewhere else for whatever reason, as long as it's for something productive like this, I'm fine with allowing them to report by mail.
Thank you,
So
Judge.
you
And-
can
and
go
that was-
ahead and talk to her, and especially since Michelle has come so far with where she was at the beginning of the case to
She
where
has,
she is
Judge.
now.
She absolutely has, Judge. And that was one thing that, that I did feel, this court has always been extremely fair, Your Honor, and we appreciate that. So that is something that I did feel comfortable addressing with Your Honor. So, I guess if we can get a date, Your Honor, I can get the paperwork, to get her and get her signed, and that way we can finally dispose of this case, Judge.
Okay, how much time do you need? Hold on. Faustino, don't be vaping. Do not be vaping on the camera. Turn off the camera and then you can vape. But when you're on the camera, do not vape, okay? Because you're in court. So you can turn off your video and vape away, but not while you're on right now. Okay, go on. Sorry about that, Mr. Osorio.
Not a problem. Ms. Rodriguez, if we get that paperwork to you, can you get it back to us within a 2-week turnaround?
Yes, I actually, hopefully, if nothing else changes and they don't change my days off, I should be going home. I should be home in the Valley by Monday. So if I need to do anything or I can actually go, if that's allowed, I don't know.
Judge.
I have a February 1st and February 8th.
Your Honor, if we can do February 8th, just out of an abundance of caution, considering her work schedule. So just out of an abundance of caution, February 8th, Judge.
Okay, February 8th at 1:30 then. So just off topic, is it really cold in Tennessee right now, Michelle?
It's not too bad, but we are in like where they have been having like the freezing weather. So we're having to deal with a lot of ice. So I'm really looking forward to being home.
I hate the cold.
And I just came from Minnesota, so it was snowing over there.
I'd rather be dripping in sweat than be cold.
Yeah, I definitely miss home sometimes.
Yeah. Okay, Michelle, well, congratulations to you. You're doing very well. Let me just have Ms. Soto put on the record. Ms. Soto, go ahead.
Yes, sir. Device was oversent and there's no violations, Judge.
Perfect. Okay, Mr. Osorio, then we'll see you back here on February the 8th at 1:30.
Thank you, Judge. And that's all I have before this honorable court. May I be excused?
Yes, safe travels, Michelle.
Thank you,
Judge,
you too.
Judge, and thanks again for being patient with me this morning. I really appreciate that.
Oh, don't worry about it. I know what it is to be in your shoes.
Thank you, Judge. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you. All right. Jackie, what's your last name, Jackie?
Oyervides.
Oyervides. Oh, yes, I remember that name. But I'm not sure you're on today. It's OY, right?
Yes.
You're not on today's docket unless you're on for this afternoon. Let me check.
Your Honor, it looks like her case got reset to June 9th. There was an eyesight that was granted on November 18th.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and recall the NICI since she's present right now. Maybe that's what they did, is told her to present herself to get that recalled. And why did we reset it out so far?
It's set for bond forfeiture. The CR number is CR 2107763I, assault causing bodily injury.
Okay, I know that's for her bond. Because her keep use was issued, Judge. I'm not sure if Mr. Osorio was going to recall it as an add-on, but she's not set, Judge. She failed to appear last November and then
Okay.
again on the 13th.
Okay, well, I'm gonna recall her, KPS, and then we'll set it for a status hearing on March the 3rd.
Okay, Judge, I'll let Mr. Osuna know as well.
Okay, Jackie, come back on March the 3rd at 9:30, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Yes, make sure you keep in touch with your attorney.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Hernandez?
Yes, Your Honor. Good morning. I apologize for logging in late.
That's okay, we're still here.
Yes, I had an in-person hearing in Court 7, and I just got out and I went by your court in person. So I asked for permission to run out to my truck so I could log in here from the parking lot.
Not a problem. Okay, we have CR 123959-I, CR 150094-I. Maria del Rosario Martinez. Ms. Martinez is present.
Yes, Your
And,
Honor.
okay. And so now, Ms. Martinez, now that your case is before me, I am gonna ask you to don't eat anymore on camera, okay? Because now you're before me. All right, Mr. Hernandez, go ahead. What's your announcement?
Yes, Your Honor. I apologize. There was a situation a while back where these matters were going to be jury trials, Your Honor. Obviously, that wasn't able to happen. I think we just emailed Ms. Martinez, Your Honor, this morning, PTD application, Your Honor, in lieu of proceeding with a jury trial. We want to see, these are old cases, see if the state might consider her for a PTD, Your Honor. I wanted to respectfully ask the court for a little time. We just emailed it to her this morning. We can probably get it filled out and submitted to the DA's office within the next week or so, Your Honor, if the court could give us a little time for that consideration.
Okay, that's fine. Then she'll come back on March the 3rd at 9:30. Just please have it in before then.
Yes.
Yes, Your Honor, no problem.
Okay.
Maria, Patsy emailed you the application this morning. If you could please fill it out and send it back to her as soon as possible, okay?
Sure, will do.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Okay, thank you, Ms. Martinez. We'll see you back here on March 3rd at 9:30.
Have a good day.
Thank you, likewise. Okay, Faustino, are you ready?
Yes, Your Honor, he should be present on Zoom as well.
No, he was present, but he was vaping on camera, so I had to tell him to get off the camera, but he's back now.
I'm sorry about that.
Okay, all right. What's your announcement on him?
Yes, Your Honor, he did fill out his PTD application and turned it into our office, Your Honor. We just need to submit that to the DA's office as well, Your Honor. If we could have a little time, but that has been filled out already.
Okay, and that's on CR 2005765-I. So that's already been submitted?
No, Your Honor, he submitted it to our office. We have it there. We just need to get everything organized and I'll go drop it off at the DA's office.
Okay.
Or email it. I apologize. Email it.
Okay, then I'll give him the same date on March 3rd at 9:30. Just have it submitted before then so it can be under review.
Yes, Your Honor, we will. Thank you very much.
Okay, anything else?
No, Your Honor, that concludes our business this morning before this honorable court. May we be excused?
You certainly may.
Thank you, Judge. Stay safe.
Thank you. Okay, Mr. Garcia, you're also excused, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir. You have a good day.
Likewise.
Okay, Hugo, who do I have right here? Hugo.
Yes, ma'am.
What's your full name, Hugo?
Hugo Iván Tovar,
And who is your attorney?
Sergio Sánchez.
Okay. We've already finished the docket, sir.
Okay.
So is his felony still pending? Can you check, Mr. Lozano? This is
Yes,
number
ma'am.
55 and 56 on the docket.
Yes, Your Honor. His felony is still pending. It is set for February 23rd, 2022.
Okay. I'm not gonna make you wait anymore, Mr. Tovar, since you've been patiently waiting since the beginning of the docket. I'll have you come back. Since your felony is the next setting is February the 23rd, you'll come after that on March the 3rd so that your attorney should report what happened at that hearing, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
March 3rd at 9:30, and please let Mr. Sanchez know that he needs to be present at that hearing.
Okay, I will. Thank you.
Okay, have a good day, sir.
Likewise.
Okay. Ma'am, what is your full name?
Ana Rosa Garcia.
I'm sorry?
Ana Rosa Garcia.
Okay. Who is your attorney?
I think it's Alejandro Munoz, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay, yes, I just saw, sorry. She's number 25 on the court's docket. Ms. Rivera, did Mr. Munoz say if he was gonna be jumping on to make the announcement on this one?
He sent me a message, Judge, that he was still in person and that he wasn't, I guess, not allowed to use his phone in court.
Okay. So he's still in an in-person hearing, so I'm gonna have you come back, Ms. Garcia, on March the 3rd, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
At 9:30.
Okay.
All right, thank you. You have a good day.
Likewise, bye-bye.
Okay, let's go over the docket. Okay, Mr. Martinez didn't make an announcement on Narciso Canales Cantu. Before we take an eyesight, do you want to check with him real quick?
Judge, on that one, I did see that it was reset to March the 1st for a
Oh,
status.
okay. March the 1st?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, number 28.
The plea is set up for the 1st of February, Judge.
Okay. Number 31 through 33.
Judge, I don't have a reset date on this one. I know that he was pending healthcare, mental health care. So I would like to call it office. I'm not sure. if
Okay,
it's
just
proper notice.
speak to the attorney and see what he's gonna need as his next setting.
Okay, Judge.
Okay, I have number 40, the defendant for 40 and 41 is a nice sign. I have the defendant for 48 through 50 as a nice sign. That's it. Okay. Jose Olvera, Jose Olvera, Jose Olvera. María Elisa Ríos, María Elisa Ríos, María Elisa Ríos. The defendant's name's being called out 3 times and no response. What says the state?
Your Honor, state requests that a judgment nice be granted, a KPS issued, and all bonds forfeited for these no-show defendants.
Okay, that'll be granted. Okay, anything else?